completely invisible. I got nothing.
Yeah, and me and Joe is in the process of sneaking in.
I mean, did I shatter those specs completely, or?
I don't think it shatters, but I'm going to say you're aware that he is there and it does not affect you.
All right. All right, then won't move a bit. You will just observe.
Alright. What is everyone else going to do? Teddy, what is your plan right now? Sit and observe?
Yeah, basically. Get to the highest location possible.
Alright. Give me a quick strength athletics roll to just get on top of a shelf.
I'm only gonna roll 1 dice for this.
Oh
So
boy.
I'll spend a VtR to get, what's that, +1 bonus?
Physical intensity is actually +2.
Is it?
Yes, blood boon. Using blood gives you 2 extra dice.
Okay, yeah, then I'm rolling that for a grand total of 3 dice. I still got a success.
Alright. And, Mirka, what were you doing while you're sneaking around?
Yeah, the plan is to sneak around, and since I'm a curious person, gonna try and discreetly get a good look at this cult leader.
Okay. You can definitely easily get around to the other side where nobody's really looking and stay hidden. You get the impression he's overweight and not necessarily very fit.
Time to do. Yeah, time to work a bit of our specs.
Mhm.
Level 2 to be more precise.
Doing your own secrets. Let's go.
Yeah, I'd be a poor mech if I didn't just sniff them out.
Oh, I'm just waiting for the roll here.
Sorry, who?
He's rolling all specs.
Oh,
Well, is that it?
Hey, 1 success. 1 question, I believe, for rank 2.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Just go get straight to the point. What secrets does this individual hold?
What secret are you trying to sniff out?
Possibly one of the more damning ones, because that's my that's my shtick.
The most damning one is that he works on a secret cybernetic project for the Ordo Dracul. He uses his powers to create vampires with mechanical powers. And the Ordo Dracul does this by working with mortals. He is breaking the masquerade doing this, and so is your whole organization.
Well, crap. At least I get decent willpower back.
Yup. And so, also, Adam, go ahead and give me a dexterity stealth check real quick, because I know what you're doing. Okay, you're fine.
You rolled wits instead of dexterity.
oh,
Oh,
shit.
whoops.
Is there an
Is
actual
it 1 die
difference?
less?
Well, yes, 1 done less.
Okay, well, you still get 2 successes, you're good.
Nice.
Okay, then. So it looks like everyone is set up and waiting. So at this point, Balak is staring down Central Servo. And he just kind of looks over at you and goes, "What broken thing is before me here? You come
Yeah.
here to be repaired?"
Well, it's not so much that he's staring me down. It's that all these cult members just stepped into my way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not having that. So as I said, I'm going to initiate hostilities if everybody else is all set up.
Okay then.
So I mean, do I get first move, or we need to roll initiative?
We'll roll some initiative. We'll give you a first move, and then we'll just kind of go turn by turn, determining what happens. And
Wait,
add.
initiative is. Oh shit. Well,
Good job, Adam.
thanks. Oh, nice. Someone did worse.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Let's see, Teddy's at a 10.
I'm always at 10.
Unfortunately, the skill goes higher than that.
Hush.
110%.
And okay. Sending. All right. Hey, you even get to go first. So just go first.
Alright. Psychokinetics. Just gotta
Activate.
double check right here since I'm so far into it. Okay. So I only have to spend willpower. But I can also spend a willpower to enhance it, regardless of the amount of willpower you're only allowed to spend at a turn. And I can also use VtR to enhance it. The specifics I'm talking about here are your character may spend willpower to activate supernatural merits without the normal limitation of willpower in a turn, and she may spend VtR to increase dice pools for supernatural merits as if they were physical attribute dice pools. Oh, also, when your character spends willpower to add dice to a supernatural merit dice pool, add her dots and coil of Zernitra, I don't know how to pronounce that, instead of the normal +3 dice, which is effectively +4 instead of +3.
Right, so you're upping yourself a whole bunch then.
So, yeah,
You're
+4.
prepping,
so
I guess.
6, +6, and then +1 for the other thing, so +7. Resolve plus occult +7.
Okay. So let's see your rolls and let's see what happens.
Oh, it's tempting to do something else, but yeah, no, okay. I'll go ahead and make this roll. I've declared it. It's out there. Wow. Disappointing.
Oh, 4 is still pretty good.
Yep.
And what does that do for you here?
Going to activate the Corona.
Alright.
So anybody near me, and these guys all piled in. Well, technically they have to make close combat attacks against me, but I mean, they've all piled in, so I'm just... Same thing I did in the
At the moment,
first
they're
scene.
just blocking your way, I suppose.
Right, but I'm going to walk into them, because I'm going to be moving forwards, so... If they decide not to move out of the way... They're going to get sorry, my tongue was doing what my character's tongue does. They're going to get shoulder busted into a lightning bolt if they don't move out of my way.
Okay.
But I'm going to keep the Corona up for 4 turns. You know what I'm saying. 1 per success.
Okay. Alright. As you walk towards them, they stand their ground initially, trying to keep you from moving forward. You said they each take 1, right?
They take 2.
2.
2 lethal.
Mm.
You surround yourself with a field of energy affecting anyone who comes too close. Any close combat attacks made against you automatically inflict 1 point of lethal damage on the attacker with 5-point version of psychokinesis. I've already lost my place. This is increased to 2 points.
On seeing this, of course, Central Servo is shouting, "He is a devil! Stop him!" And while they're trying to block your way, they will also just start trying to grab hold of you. What is your defense?
I also want to point out, if engaged in a grapple, this damage is inflicted every turn.
Cool.
Here, I have
they
to
don't know
ask.
what
I have to
to
ask
do
a
yet.
quick question here, because I always intended to ask this. In this game, do we round up or we do round down?
Good question. Gang, what do you know? What do you think?
In games like this, it's usually rounded down.
Then 2. Unfortunately, my defense is halved
Okay.
all the time, so I have to ask, because I have a uneven number.
Okay.
So I have a 5, so if it's rounded down, then it's 2.
Yikes.
So they have a 2d10 chance to try grab.
I'm a
Try
man of
touching
many
you for the
negative
grapple, then.
modifiers and trade-offs.
Let's see. Roll strength plus brawl versus defense. On success, they're grappled. So one of them manages to successfully take a hold of you, at which point you have 0 defense for the others, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, he takes 2 lethal.
there are 3 of them who are on top of you, and they are all now at 4 lethal. There are about 5 of them in front of you. 3 of them have tried to grab you, and 2 of them are just kind of keeping their distance for a moment. The rest of the crowd is slowly backing away from the conflict because they don't necessarily want to fight. Which leads us to Teddy. What are you going to do?
Wait,
Alright.
they hit me,
What-
right?
Yes.
For how much damage? You don't think you gave me
Oh.
any information.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2, and 1.
Okay.
And this is bashing, so.
Back to you, Teddy, sorry.
There you go.
So I'm going to spend a Vitae to activate one of my Bloodline's signature devotions.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a contested roll: my manipulation, persuasion, and obfuscate versus their composure and blood potency. And I am using this on Central Servo.
All right. Tell me what they're rolling again.
Their composure plus blood potency.
All right. Their composure is X, so I will roll, and let's see how this contested roll goes down. Ooh, they're not looking good.
Whoa. Wait, is that no successes?
That is no successes on his part. Get 1. Let's see this happen.
2. So anyone who can see Teddy, they kind of just see him do kind of a dismissive hand. They just see him do a dismissive hand wave towards Central Servo, and he kind of just chills the fuck out.
Right. You make yourself apparent to do this, waving your hand towards him, and you see his triumphant stance in front of the crowd, just sort of wane as his shoulders slump a little bit, and he takes in a deep breath. And he just kind of looks over at Balak and goes, "What? What do you want? What are you here for? Do I know you?" I believe, if I'm right, that ability means he can't take any harmful actions at all this scene, right?
He's less inclined to take harmful actions. He's not likely to, but if he does, he suffers a -3 modifier to all violent or aggressive actions for the rest of the scene.
Even if he tries to defend himself?
Yes.
Okay. But I mean, attacking him won't shake him from that?
Nope.
Okay. Just
And
double checking.
all rolls to resist frenzy and any powers meant to drive them to lash out receive a +3 modifier. Which
Okay.
might not be entirely relevant, but he's basically chilled the fuck out.
in this case, it appears to have actually very drastically affected him. His entire persona is a little different at the moment than it was half a moment ago. Adam!
Can still lash out against it to shake it off, but -3, right?
Yep.
Wow. Adam will simply fire.
Alright, you're gonna shoot Central Servo, aren't you?
Yep, using 2 Vitae to boost my dexterity to 6. And
I was gonna ask if you increased your gun use any.
nope, but I've aimed for like more than 3 turn, I think. So
That and you have increased blood potency now, which is also
Yep.
helpful.
Ooh,
oh
yeah.
yeah. So
Waiting for that Adam miss.
wait. -1, but -1 +4 plus up. Hey,
Wow, first time that gun's hit anything.
yep.
Bang.
Alright, so 4 damage with pistol. Very nice. Let's see what happens. It's all reduced to bashing, 1 goes away, and he spends a blood point. He is
It
now
can't if
at...
it's not its turn, unless he has.
It is
accelerated.
resilience, I'm going to say.
Oh,
Damage is now 1 bashing. Not only when you fire your gun, you hear it clang against metal as it hits his chest. And you see him stumble for a moment before he becomes utterly rigid for half a second.
huh.
He has absorbed the blow.
Damn.
I'm gonna need to take a moment to get some drink here real quick. My throat's getting bad. Alright,
Yeah.
be right back
Yeah,
in
dudes.
1 minute.
Yeah. Time for me to get choppy, eventually.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, my throat was just getting clogged.
Happens.
Yep. Alright, so, Mirka, what is your plan of action?
Yeah, it's a blunt one. Basically, whilst my quarry is occupied, go in, and basically, yeah, it's gonna be a breaking point, but I'm gonna go in for a full killing blow with my sword against his head.
Alright, well, we gotta see if you kill him first. He is... Let's see, he has a total of 1 defense, so take it away.
Alrighty, and I'm also
Sure.
gonna spend a willpower point to negate the penalty of aiming for his head. head as well.
Okay. And what kind of sword are you using here?
It's a killage, which would in this case count as a long sword.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a +3 to the damage.
Ooh,
It's a
very
killing
big
blow.
sword.
And seeing as it's a killing blow, well, I should get to use all counter to all the dice pool towards it as well.
Do basically have a fire axe there, then, don't you?
Yep, but lighter.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's see it. Destroy him. Resilience only lasts for one attack, right?
And
Okay.
yeah, more. You
It
can
lasts
spend more road, but
It lasts for a round, I believe. Let me. I think it's
Yeah.
a round.
mm,
Uh,
Yeah, I didn't add my vigor, so I'll throw in an extra. Yeah, it hits anyways. It'll hit anyway, so
yeah,
the
for
overall
a
dice
round.
pool would be a 6 plus 3, since it was a killing blow.
So it goes from 5 to 6 damage then?
Yep, since for the attack roll didn't account from my vigor.
Oh, right, because you gotta add that in as a yeah. Okay. So 6 damage. We'll go ahead and
Cool.
solve this resilience thing real quick because
Also,
resilience.
as
It lasts for a
it's
round.
a killing blow, the whole dice pool adds to the damage roll, regardless of how many I hit.
all right. So your sword hits against a metal plate on his back at first, and that same stiffness makes it hard for him to hard for your sword to cut through his dead flesh. But you can feel it sink in and cut out a chunk as very light drops of blood spill from it and pool on his boiler suit. He screeches out as the sword contacts. Block.
Um, the it was one turn, is what we said, right?
Yep, it has been one turn now.
No. I mean for resilience.
Yes, which I guess is going to be whenever his turn comes back around.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because I got to the page finally, so I didn't know if we actually had figured it out or not.
Mhm.
All right. I am going to pour some Vitae into my tongue.
Ooh.
So I get to the right
Don't you need
page.
to roll for strength ball to try to not being grappled anymore?
No, I'm not fighting it. They're taking they're taking lethal wounds
Oh.
for touching me. Why am I going to stop them from killing themselves?
Because I don't know if you can do anything else if you're
I'm
grappled.
talking. Are they grappling my tongue, Griff? Are they reaching into my mouth and grabbing me by the
You can
tongue?
use it.
Okay.
This is fine.
What? Is that not how you tongue wrestle?
They didn't say tongue wrestling. They said grappling.
Next time I'll just have to specify one of them is really weird and tries to reach his hand into your mouth for your tongue.
But yeah, Malak starts muttering, seemingly incoherently, though there's a supernatural element to his voice. It's like it sounds far away and in languages that maybe you guys haven't heard before. And we roll occult and wits. And alright. That's my turn.
Alright, so you just do a thing and there's no effect I need to help you with here?
No, I'll whisper it to you.
Okay then. So I guess we'll cover that. I think I know what it is, so we can just go ahead and move on.
How mysterious.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say the cultists who are grappling you drop dead. 3 of them who are holding on to you are just incapable of doing it anymore as they convulse on the floor with bits of electricity sparking along their bodies. The two who haven't engaged you yet decide to rush in and try to hit you. You have only 2 defense, right?
Correct.
One
Go-
of them hits with a metal pipe for 2 bashing.
Go figure, being half blind would be so detrimental.
And the other one will miss.
Alright. That first guy
And-
takes 2 lethal.
Okey-doke. I'm going to mark that down. He is wearing a latex hazard suit and is slightly resistant to electricity.
I do
However-
not know what the rules for that are in Chronicles of Darkness.
In this case, I'm specifically giving him a single point of armor for it.
Okay.
Which seems pretty fair. Yeah. So they're trying to beat up at you while the rest of the cultists kind of ooh and ah and kind of go for the servo without actually doing anything helpful or useful. Teddy.
He's going to use Face in the Crowd again to kind of just become another fixture of the area.
I'm
He's
going
there.
to say
That I drew
This
too
is
much
a
attention to myself.
combat area and you aren't welcome here. You cannot just blend in.
Well, if he's doing something that would draw attention, including but not limited to being violent, everyone around him must make a reflexive wits plus composure roll to notice the commotion, so I can do it and make myself more
Well,
difficult.
the key is that the obfuscate one is that you have to be someplace where it's okay for you to be.
It does it.
And that's the main criteria for it. You can't walk into someone's private area and though
Where
go,
does it say
I'm just
that?
here. That is the key to it, which is why I had you
Yeah,
which is
sure.
why going invisible was good earlier.
Okay,
Well, it's not
yeah.
invisible, but people don't notice his filter or anything. It just he's here because
Mhm.
people are here, but
Right. So I guess what I'm just saying here is you won't be wholly invisible doing it, but maybe nobody will come after you.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to come after me.
You just nope out of it. Alright. You blend back into the shadows on top of your shelf where you belong, and well, it doesn't seem like anyone's gonna bother you. Central Servo is kind of going to turn around to the person who just slashed him with the sword and try lashing out. How dare you! As his personality changes once again back to where it started. He is going to roll how many dice? Resolve plus cold. He's going to go ahead and roll it, and he's doing it at -3 because he is forced to be peaceful.
Is he attacking or lashing out with his beast?
Oh, he's attacking here. Which actually I should have asked first.
Yeah, just defense is 5.
What is your resolve?
3.
3. All right, so I'm gonna re-roll this so that I have the right number. Holy,
Well, that's a good
what? All right. Okay. He raises his arms up and towards one of the shelves towards the wall, and it comes flying towards you, smacking you straight across the back for 3 bashing damage. How dare you accost Central Servo? That will be your life. Oh, 1 extra damage, so it's 4 damage total. But you're a vampire, so it all goes down to bashing.
Okay, and I'll just use this opportunity to reflexively trigger Stir the Beast, which means I go into frenzy.
Oh boy.
And the
No
objective.
roll for that or anything, you just are in frenzy?
Yep, I'm automatically in frenzy, and I state my goal. The goal of the frenzy: kill Central Servo.
Oh, and kill him you will. The beast comes out and he's happy to play. Adam,
Yes.
shit's going crazy. A shelf just flew across the room.
Mm,
And a guy with a sword came out of nowhere.
hmm.
And the other guy is electrocuting people.
Hmm.
And you have the cult crowd with you.
Well,
They're kind of curious about you and your gun that just shot their leader.
They've got serious questions.
let me just figure something out because can I lash out against a crowd?
Yes, you can lash out against mortals. And
Yeah.
they will invoke penalties.
But
And
when
you will
it's a
definitely
fight,
scare them.
yeah. Mm, just where is lashing out?
Ooh, I'm looking forward to.
Predatory aura, lashing out. There we go. Uh, mortal can fight the beast.
But they cannot impose a condition on the vampire. They do gain a
Yeah.
+2 die to attack, flee, or neutralize the risk if they succeed.
Alright, then I will invoke the competitive beast. And use a point of willpower.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, tough crowd.
Oops. Sorry.
I fired
Dice
my
popped up,
gun.
there's no roll. Well, I guess you shoot them.
Well, tough
Oh!
vampire.
You're a spooky,
I will-
scary vampire.
Yes.
So
With my mask.
describe yourself. What are you doing to lash out, and what are you saying along with it and all that? What are you invoking them to do?
I will just puff up my chest and hiss in a loud manner. Try to like. Just the sound might be distorted with the gas mask to invoke something terrifying and far more powerful than they could ever be.
Mm. And as you puff up your chest, they are all cowed at your presence.
Can I get a
Stark and
condition?
terrible, with the backdrop of all the supernatural nonsense behind you. They are all incredibly out of their depth and will definitely not try anything. Some of them are even trying to leave, opening the big metal doors for the loading bay.
I didn't hiss at my occult friends, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you can feel their smiles underneath their mask.
yeah. It's not breaking the masquerade. I'm just
Oh yeah.
just being a badass motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Just don't start waving the flag going, I am a vampire. Merkah, you have your sword right up against the guy. You just got hit with a shelf.
And I'm also in frenzy now.
And you're in frenzy. And you want to kill this guy.
Yep. Time to get chopped.
Oh,
And I'm gonna get going all choppy like with the sword, because instead of fighting with Velgan, it's gonna be fighting like a berserker.
Ooh, okay. He still has the one defense, so go ahead and make your roll. And let's see if you chop him down. Ouch.
ooh.
Is that right?
Why do you have a wound penalty?
Oh, the
Defense.
weapon penalty is for the defense. Don't you
Oh,
also get a bonus because you're frenzing?
Yeah, I can initially consider that. The bonus would have, but the friend. It would be my blood potency, which is 1, so that would have been nullified by. This doesn't seem to account for the defense.
Go ahead and roll one more dice for that, unless you already added that in. I'm not sure.
What's your vigor?
Yeah, 1.
So you're looking
That's
at
right.
what, +2?
Hey, so,
Or did you already negate that when you added your modifiers in?
yeah, I've got. There's the frenzy. There's the vigor, and there's also my specialty, which is blades.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta add that in, man.
So what was the
that'd just be an
what was
extra
the
1d10 there.
Okay. Roll it.
Yep.
Well, doesn't actually help. Your sword just clangs against a solid plate of metal, and
Would
it's
you
just
like
not made to go through.
to dramatically fail?
Do you
No
wanna?
thanks, though. You thank you.
Would you like to
Oh.
break your sword against his back?
You're using vigor. It's entirely possible to happen.
Only with improvised weapons.
Hey,
That
dramatic
is
failure,
rules for-
anything could happen.
Yeah, dramatic failure, anything can happen. Block.
Alright. I look up at the central servo, and I do the Yu Yu Hakusho with my finger.
All right.
Form it into a gun and shoot off a lightning at it. What's his resolve?
His resolve is 3.
Okay.
No, it's 4. My bad.
I'm gonna use a willpower to activate, and then a willpower to power it up to a +4. Use a Vitae to make it +6. Specialty makes it +7, and that previous roll I made gives me a +4 on top of that, so I'm at a +11.
Can you use 2 willpower in one turn?
I covered this before I did anything else. You're not remembering. Let me reread it.
The
Your
activation
character
is separate
may
on this
spend
case,
your
right?
character may spend willpower to activate
you're right.
supernatural merits
Yeah,
without the
yeah.
normal limitation
Sorry.
of willpower in a turn. No, I'm just rereading the rules to make sure we're all on the same
No,
page.
sorry.
So I'm at a +11 now. So I suspect I'm gonna get only a 2 on this. Oh wait, a +11 minus 4 you said, right? So back down to +7.
All right.
7 successes.
Yikes.
That's a
and how much
straight-
additional weapon damage off of that, too?
I think it's just what I roll. Let me just double check. If the character should be harmed with a direct attack. 2. Yeah, I guess so. Oh no, that's without a direct attack.
That's kind of disappointing.
If you intend to cause harm with the roll, subtract the victim's resolve from the roll. Attack a victim with force. Allocate a number of rolled successes to cause harm. 2 lethal. Yeah. So 2 lethal plus the whatever I rolled.
Okay.
So
This
9
is electricity.
successes.
Would still be lethal to vampires, or would it go down to
No.
bashing?
I
No,
mean,
vampires take just as bashing.
would make
Unless
the
it's a really
argument.
Good question.
Would make the
Unless it-
argument that electrical damage is typically electrical burns.
That's pushing it.
Is it pushing? No, literally. I mean, if you get
I mean,
burned,
this is a good question. Fire, it's very clear what it is. Electricity, it's much less clear.
It's bashing damage for mortal and vampires.
If it doesn't say that vampires don't reduce it, then I usually rule it reduces it.
That sounds about right, then. In that case, his body will go stiff again to try to resist this, and the burns are definitely building up on his body as bits of his outfit have been ripped away by that sword, revealing the couple of metal plates underneath. Which leads us back to the cultist, who saw their leader just get shot by a lightning finger gun. And they're just gonna do their best. They're gonna go swinging again. They're gonna see if their metal pipes will actually hit block.
oh, still me, not the guy who's firing a gun.
To be fair, You two are both clear and present threats. One of them is going to break off and go towards
Literally,
Mercado.
they've seen their friends die for being next to me, and they're gonna come swinging a bat at me. Whatever. If that was a roll against me, that's too lethal against that guy.
Okay, he's gonna go ahead and take that lethal now. Pencil broke. There we go. And the other one, Mercado, what is your defense?
5.
I'm gonna roll a chance die.
And it
Success.
hits.
Holy shit! Take 2 bashing. As miraculously, he not only breaks through your defensive guard with your sword, he actually manages to stick the pointy end of his metal stick into your chest and tear off a small chunk of flesh with it. Teddy, are you just gonna stand by?
Yup, because I have no way to attack besides that one thing.
Alright, you just see the shitstorm going down.
I watch.
Record it, put it on YouTube.
Actually,
Central
that's not a
Servo,
terrible idea.
is now incredibly scared of Balak, and he's going to try to attack Balak. Balak, how much resolve do you have?
4.
4. He is down to a single die to try to hurt you. A shelf comes swinging from the wall in your direction, but it fumbles around, and miraculously, it tumbles forward in such a manner that you go in between the shelves, and then it continues tumbling onwards. Which leaves us back to Adam. The cultists are scared of you. Stuff's going down. You have a gun.
I will take my turn to aim at Central Servo.
Okay. You start taking your aim because it's better to be safe than sorry. He's
Yep.
also involved in a fight now, so that's makes things more difficult. You're involved in a fight with him. Still just has the one defense. All you have to do is not ruin it this time. What's it gonna be? Birds.
Oh, sorry.
You there, Az?
I am, yeah.
Okay. It was your turn. I was talking to you.
First off, I'm going to spend a point of VT to heal up. Because I don't. But I'm going to keep going for my quarry because I'm heckin' angry.
Oh yeah. Let's do it. With anger, with the beast, with a sword. I wonder if he's gonna stay in one piece.
Hey, it hits.
7. He's gonna reduce that by 3. Still comes out to 4. And he's still standing for this very second. But you can see his legs wobbling as he just keeps taking swords to the back. You're nearly carving out a hole in him. And the metal plate on his back just kind of flops to the ground. It is now in tatters, and he's soon to be. Balak, what do you do?
Another lightning bolt. Like a LARPer in this room. I guess I'll spend one more to get it up to +7. No, +5 -4, so +3. I'm not going to spend more vitae on this. I'm going to be ragged by the end.
Right.
So
Little conservatism.
yeah, down to
It's all
plus
good.
3. For 1 less damage than before. Oh, now I'm exposed. My wound penalty is out there.
1, 2, 4. All right. As the lightning goes through him, he yells as his body is singed, and he topples to the ground, completely stiff and inert. The
Is he?
cultists all kind of turn towards Central Servo, and the ones that were attacking you, Balak, kind of step aside to try to rush to his aid. Just trying to shake his body, and of course, finding it stiff and dead.
Gonna be walking that way
Being
myself
vampires,
anyway.
you would all at least recognize that this is torpor. He's not dead yet until he meets final death. But he is out. So we're going to drop out of initiative at this point because nobody's really going to be getting into much of a fight from here. Unless you decide to just start
Well,
slaughtering people.
I will tell my mortal friends, occultists, to tap them on the shoulder and just say, "You should probably go home right now."
We'll
While you
try
can.
taking these guys. We'll try giving them a talk. And they will lead the crowd out of there. But before they leave, one of your friends will turn to you and kind of go, "This is some intense shit. This happen every week."
Pretty much, yes. Well,
Hoo, I'm looking forward to this. And they are walking out of there with a crowd in hand,
I will.
leaving the
go
rest of
n-
you
Oh,
with the body.
yes. I will go near it.
I will feed on the dead because I need my VtR. Yeah, life and lemons and all that jazz.
All right. The majority of the crowd has left. However, there are still 2 cultists who aren't dead who are at the body. You are drinking him dry of blood, right?
I'm just gonna. Yeah, that would be another breaking point. So I'm just gonna feed on both of them.
Hey, not fair.
Well, there is a bunch of cooked people. Their blood
Yeah,
should be
and,
warm still.
There are plenty of bodies to go around, and these 2 are not able to put up quite enough of a fight.
Yeah, Teddy's
So
gonna.
if you do murder them, you can. The only question is, who does?
As I said, I pre-murdered them for you, so...
Jeez.
Although
I
technically they
don't-
murdered themselves, I'd argue, for the breaking point thing that would come up later.
Right. I'm trying to figure out everyone's sins here for a minute, which still involves what are you going to do with Harold?
Well, yeah, I'm still walking towards him. I said I was walking towards him at the end of my turn,
Same
too.
here.
All right.
Since he was
Everyone's
both
crowding
out-
around except Teddy, I think, right?
And I will lose
Teddy
my
is moving
gas
to the
mask.
body.
Everyone's crowding around.
And I will lose my gas mask because it's impossible to speak properly with it.
Yeah. How much blood would I get back?
From which person?
Well, I'm feeding on one of the cultists and a couple of the dead guys. Yeah. Not letting blood go to waste.
The mortals have 7 each on them. If you drain the living ones of 7, they die.
I shall drain 3.
Okay, so you just kind of give them a mark and a slap on the butt, and
How much can you
Alive.
drain safely?
From
How
a,
much could we drain safely from these people?
yeah.
From a dead
I guess
guys
for
or the
all the
living
new
guys?
players here, the way
Yeah,
you've been rolling it is the average person probably has 7 health. They could have a little less, they could have a little more, but you don't know.
And each
Are
point of
these-
VtR is a point of
3
lethal
and
damage.
4 tends to be very safe.
Are these people like are these people resisting in any way?
They are definitely resisting. They are incredibly confused and concerned. They're crying over their leader, who they think is dead now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go invisible and then sneak up on them and then start drinking from them.
Okay, so you drink from another one, and how much are you going to take?
4.
Okay, so he's not going to die either. But afterwards, both of them are bitten and frightened and will start running away if you don't do anything about them.
I might as well try and catch one and. Oh. How do I
Like
go
I said,
about it?
you already got one. Are you going to murder them too?
I think I'll just snap their neck.
All right. So one or both of them.
Yeah, he didn't want to kill him, but he had to die.
Okay.
I mean, the
So-
one Teddy is drinking from, that you're not going to be able to. He's going to try to get in your way if you try to snap this guy's neck.
So one of them is dead, and the other one starts to get away.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was going to
So-
essentially try. To... I really don't know how to do this. I'm going to try to stop him from leaving.
All right. So
All right.
let's go with sins real quick then, because this seems like the appropriate time. So let's see. Theta. Balak did end up killing 3 people because of his actions.
I might not be done with my own sins yet, so could we?
Okay, so we will forego you to see exactly what you intend to do, because I have a feeling I know, and congratulations.
Yeah.
Azriel, Murska definitely
Yeah.
killed someone in cold blood there just now.
Yeah, that would be at
I'm gonna go with
humanity
impassioned
2, I believe.
killing. 2 dice. Let's see
Plus
how
my
your community
touchstone.
holds up. Come on, 2 dice. Hey!
The
You don't
touchstone
become
as
a
well.
terrible monster just
That should
yet.
be 2 successes.
Yep.
But the one subtracted that.
No, he put
first-
a
No,
F1
no,
in
that's
there.
Old World of Darkness.
Yeah.
Oh.
The one thing doesn't exist anymore, so you don't have to put that in
Yeah.
your dice.
I know
Right.
it's a force of habit from Masquerade. I know that's the case. That's not the case in Requiem.
Yeah. It's
So
all
check-
fine. You still manage to succeed. You do take a condition for succeeding anyway, though, don't you?
Yeah, I think it. I do. I do. I think that one was he tempted, I believe, or something like that. Either tempted or jaded.
I think it's the vampiric conditions: bestial, competitive, and the other one.
One
Yeah.
time.
So in this case, it'll be bestial because, well, you in fact harness your beast for the scene, and you just let loose in bloodlust. You're feeling it, man.
Well, at least I
Let's
get a
see.
beat from it.
You will later. But for now, you just take the penalties associated. Actually, don't you only take a beat from humanity when you fail?
You just take a beat
No.
when you get a degeneration roll.
Oh, yep, yeah, okay, take the beat. Emmerich, Adam has been a good boy today, hasn't he?
Yes, he is.
Okay. And Keeper, Teddy did not do anything wrong either. Congratulations.
All he did was aid and abet the torporing of this
But
person.
aid and abetting doesn't make you less human.
Nope. I didn't stab him. At
In
least I
that
didn't
case,
stab him for the killing blow.
Let's go ahead and proceed with the scene. After a little bit of blood frenzy out of everyone, Balak appears to be going up to the body with everyone else, and he is going to pick it up and walk away.
What are you doing?
That's a good question.
Balak does not answer you, as you've seen many times now. Out of character, you've seen many times now that he does not answer to anybody.
It's the first time I saw him.
And that's
so-
why I said out of character, you've seen.
Yeah.
Just letting you know out of character, you know what to expect. He's not going to answer you. He's going to continue back towards the door. I guess with the expectation that Messiah, I'm sorry, I still don't know how to pronounce your name, understands what's going on here.
Mircha. It's pronounced Mircha. Mircha.
Okay, I'm understanding that Mircha knows what to do here and will back him up and he should arise. That's his understanding. It's not might not actually be the reality.
Yes, what does Mircha do about all this?
Well, I suppose Midge is actually going to stick around since since he has well, Adam would be one of his links to our missing dragon. One of our missing dragons anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't think you know my Opoa look, so...
Well, you did take your head thing off.
Yes, but did you... I don't think the Ordo Dracul provided you with...
Jack
pictures.
described you. That's how we know who you
Oh.
are, because Jack's
Alright.
stuff. Because
Yeah,
you remember
then-
that end of one session where Jack literally just recounts
Yeah.
everybody, what everyone looks like,
Yep.
all that stuff.
So Adam will just sigh and he will not try to stop Barak. He will go near the man who is tied up, sacrifice.
Sassy
No, no,
ninja.
Can
Yeah.
Teddy do some auspex on
And
Balak here?
100%. Give me all specs.
And I will try to aim at the... Because he's dangling from the roof, right?
I want to throw you one real quick out of character, Emmerich. Is he dangling above something? Something dangerous that will kill him?
Yes.
The machine is
No.
not on and moving. He will fall a fair distance, but he won't actually be crushed into anything because it's not working.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good,
Sorry.
good thought. Good thought.
Yeah, Adam will just aim at the rope and try to, with his gun, just pew.
All right. Hyper dramatically, your bullet goes through the bindings and drops the man to the ground, and he gives a big oomph as he hits the ground.
And we'll go check on him, but do Teddy questions first.
Okay.
Is Balak actually a vampire?
Yes, he sure is. And
Okay.
what were you, Ventru?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's two of my insights. Is this person a supernatural creature? Yes, vampire.
There you go.
The clan would probably be another insight. So that's a good one.
Mhm.
What is one of this person's psychological vulnerabilities?
What does that mean mechanically, or are you just asking me? Or are you just asking...
What? Just like what is? That's one. Okay, doesn't matter. Was this person? I'll not do that one because that's weird. Was this person's mood?
disinterested? Or... No, that's hard to... Give me 1 second.
Complicated.
Complicated would fit. I mean, is that an acceptable answer?
No, it's not.
Okay, shit, this falls under like 3 things, and you gotta figure out the word that converts.
I see his Facebook profile. It's complicated.
Don't just go for a word. Describe what he feels inside. Give us a picture of the internal things of Balak, this blank-faced man. What does he feel?
Right? Well, he's all business, if that's an emotion that you can express. At the same time, he's completely disinterested, while at the same time, also a little bit excited. I mean, you can't read that from his face, but those are the feelings that he feels right now. He's got business to do, so he's motivated. He's disinterested in completely most everything around him, but there's like, at the very back of his mind, a tingling of excitement.
Okay. What is this person's vice/requiem?
Oh, I thought you only got 3 questions.
My bloodline devotion lets me add my auspex as free insights.
So my
Yeah.
dirge,
Yeah.
monster.
Ooh, that's
Yikes.
to go hand in hand to that. What is your mask?
Idealist.
All right, that's all my questions.
All right then. Let's see. What was the next step? Who was going next? Adam and Murka and Teddy. You're technically around to see Sensei Ninja get unbound, presumably.
I thought Sensei Ninja was Central Servo.
Central
No.
Servo was Gear Grinder.
Okay, so I was confused. I thought
Yeah.
Central Servo was Sensei Ninja.
No, we
Okay.
covered that
Apologies
before.
for any confusion, but short to say, This is your friend and one of your touchstones right here.
And Adam is
It's like
like,
Teddy just like, oh shit. Just
Adam
kinda
is
go
near
like,
him
oh shit.
with like, what are we going to do with you?
What the shit was all that?
Okay, hey. Did he ever would he have ever given me his real name online or?
Yes. Let me go ahead and find it here in my notes and give it to you. His name is Jeff Wong. He is a scrawny Chinese heritage nerd.
Hey, Jeff, hey, do you know who I am? Do you
Oh,
do you
oh
do you know
God.
who I am?
Wait, Teddy?
Yeah, okay. Hey,
Damn, you look fatter than you do in those pictures.
okay, fuck you, but okay, seriously. Seriously, look. Yeah, look at me.
It's the sweatpants, man.
Gotta stay calm. Gotta stay calm. It's all fine. We
St-
took
I've
care
been
of the guy
kidnapped for 2 days, man.
we took care of the guy who did that to you. We're taking care of it. Look, or did they hurt you in any other way besides the kidnapping?
Oh, I think the bleeding stopped, but and you can kind of see like there's indications of bleeding on the back of his head, and it looks like his chest took a few blows too at the same time.
Yeah, we should probably get you to a
Why
hospital.
were you kidnapped?
Ah, I I stole some loot from him.
What did you steal?
It was like this rare drop pet from a dungeon. He really wanted it. It was shaped like a robot or something.
Wait. You're talking video games?
Yeah, of course.
He
What else would
kidnapped
we-
you for that?
Hey man, these are serious business.
Look, if you ask me, he's a little bit crazy. I'm just upset I'm the one who happened to set him off at this point.
Yeah, Jesus. I'm the wrong
Yeah.
person to piss off.
Yeah,
It's not like I
we
knew he could throw shells around with his brain.
Yeah,
Yeah, that kind of surprised us too.
He like threw metal shards at me. I think I still got one in my rib.
Adam
That
will,
explains that.
Adam will aim his gun at the head of, I don't know, Sensei Ninja. Say, yeah, you've seen a bit too much, haven't you?
Jeff
Oh,
Wong
yeah.
is his name.
Yeah, he's not.
It's Jeff.
Can I give this guy a medical examination? Because I used to be a medical student.
You could. There is about to be a bullet in his head, though. Apparently,
Teddy is going to try to stop this. He is going.
Oh.
Teddy steps in the way.
He's going. Yeah, he's basically.
As
stepping
far as I
away.
know, Teddy is at the other side of the room. I'm the only one who.
No,
walked
he went
to
over to
Sensei
him.
Ninja.
Everyone is around the bodies.
All
But
right.
Balak walked away.
Hmm.
Teddy is around this guy.
Yeah, Balak at this point is gone with the body.
He's kind of fucked off. Yeah, Teddy's going to step in the way of that. Like,
What do
okay,
you
how about
want?
we not kill my friend?
Your friend is a no threat to the masquerade.
Okay, I'm not letting you kill him.
Master
How is he a
what?
known threat? How the hell is he a known threat?
Yes, seen too much.
Well, now he has, because you're just talking about it.
And your friend, what was like the one who got off with Servo's corpse?
We don't know each other. Out of character. You're mistaking people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
no,
that's-
I don't
know
know who
that.
the
that's
fuck
exactly
that
what's
guy
happening.
was.
So what are you doing here?
I was trying to investigate what happened to this guy, along with Gear Grinder, who was apparently kind of an asshole.
Mm-hmm. What's your name?
Jeff.
No, not you.
Oh,
Teddy Franklin Delaney.
Teddy
Alright,
Franklin.
If you can keep him to shut the hell up, then I won't kill him. But your responsibility.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just not going to let you fucking kill him. Goddamn psychopath.
Look, at least to be fair, I don't think anyone's gonna believe a bit of shit that happened here. You know.
Trust me, you get in the wrong ears, we're in trouble.
I'm definitely not
So-
gonna start telling people this and look crazy to everyone.
Alright, I believe you.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
At least let me take a look at you just to make sure you're still functioning.
Oh, okay. He's not resisting. You can go ahead and check him out.
And while you do that,
That would be intelligence and medicine, wouldn't it?
Yep. Go ahead. All right. You get the general impression everyone did just kind of looking him over. You can see several spots where shrapnel has gone into him and has started to scar over. It looks like he might require a bit of surgery for this. The head wounds will probably heal, but the broken rib is also going to need some assistance.
How's he
Okay,
looking,
I go to
Doc?
tell him. I go to tell him. Yeah, you should get yourself at the hospital. Looks like you've got a broken rib.
Well, if you got insurance and a few $1,000s, I'll go right there.
I decide to. Yeah, I decide to. And well, yeah, I'm gonna be a nice guy here and decide to loan him a bit of money for it.
I have a look at Teddy and say, "Give him your blood."
Jeff looks at the wad of cash he just got and kind of goes, "Whoa, wait, seriously? Wow, thank you, man." And he'll look over at Teddy and go, "Hey, this guy's good."
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But
did
just
you
go to the
actually come here did you actually get a car ever, Teddy?
Teddy doesn't own a car. He just walks places.
Ah, damn it, I'm gonna have to walk too then, aren't I?
Probably. Look, I can, we can call an ambulance.
To this
What?
murder scene?
You will
I don't
not
want to
why we-
answer those questions.
Well, that's why we go a few houses over and then call the ambulance away from
Yeah,
this bloodstained warehouse.
that sounds good. I'll give him a call.
And Teddy's
Okay.
going to go with him to make sure he
Scram.
actually calls the ambulance.
All right, he is leaving with Teddy,
Ugh.
leaving
Damn.
Adam and Murkha together.
Well, Adam is going to investigate the strange machine.
You investigate the strange machine, and on appearance, it appears to be a total facade. On the inside is almost nothing, and on the outside are just interlocking gears. Nothing exists to make them move.
Hmm.
It's an empty box where a person could stand inside of it.
I will try to use my specs. Did you change scene?
This is still the same scene.
All right. Well, that case. Discipline. Mm. Oh, I can use level 2 for free since I didn't use it in the machine.
Oh, go for it.
And I suppose well, Adam's doing that. Well, I don't know he's Adam yet, but I do have my suspicions, and I'm gonna ask a few questions. Yeah, so then,
And then
Alright.
we'll completely ignore you while he's investigating the machine.
Alright, and while you're investigating, you get questions. Give me your questions.
All right, so 2 questions. Does this have any bits of occult values?
There is absolutely nothing of value to this but scrap.
That's my only question, and Lam will sigh and go over to Mercer. What's your name again?
Mircha.
Mircha, and look at him like, who are you?
Mircha Raducanu of the Ordo Dracul. And may I ask your name?
I'm Adam Feller.
Hmm.
What are you doing here exactly?
Yeah. At this point, I'm just gonna be bluntly honest. It just so happened. happens that I've been, doing a bit of tracking of you.
Me? Why?
You know someone I'm after, or rather the Ordo's after.
And?
This one, Jack Steele.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you are an associate of his.
I'm not an associate of Jack Steele, no. I know of him.
I'm laughing
No.
over here.
Yeah, well,
So
and
he's Dracul, right?
that he is.
Very well. Something else the Order has to answer for.
Yeah, and it just so happened this situation led to, how we say, killing two birds with one stone, for me at least anyway.
So what exactly do you want from me?
Anyways, we're just looking to clarify this of, shall we say,
I can't hear you with your mic. I don't know what you did, but
how much of me did you? How much of that did you actually hear?
it sounds like you're more distant and there's an echo.
Or, no, it sounds like he walked into a bathroom.
Yeah,
Okay.
There you go.
that's better.
Okay. As I was trying to say, hey, wait. It just so happens that let's just say this individual I am looking for has been accused of amaranth.
And
And well, it is my role to verify the truth of these actions.
and
And it just so happened another target on our little list was also present.
why should it concerns me exactly?
It uh, it concerns you because you and your coterie were seen interacting with him.
And
And it might hopefully give me some idea of where to continue my search.
for free? No.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
done here?
Say, now what if I were to offer my assistance to your coterie in exchange for this price?
I don't have any coterie, and you're a complete stranger. I don't know anything about you, so pardon me if I'm a bit wary of you.
Hmm.
Especially since your buddy just kidnapped a kindred. Well, not that it wasn't deserved, but
He was a masquerade breaker, and I was doing some things that
yeah,
were
that's the thing with you
mo-
dragons. You seems to be a bunch of masquerade breakers.
not all of us. And he was also engaged in something, well, from my perspective, is very unethical.
I'm sure you are all about humanity and all that. You strike me as a humanitarian type, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I do what I must. It isn't easy, but
Right. All right. Well, good luck for your search because I'm not a complete stranger for free, and
yeah. What if I were to offer a boon?
Depends. What kind?
Yeah, that is up to you as long as it doesn't clash with my yeah, with my governance activities in the city.
Hmm. All right. Give me your number.
Which I do.
If I have information and if I'm willing to share and if I'm willing to take up your boon, I will call you.
Thank you kindly.
And Adam will call George to see if I can pick him up.
You call George and you hear some incredibly loud 80s synth over the phone as he tries like shouting back to you. And of course you get him to come drive by and pick you up in the rain.
Yeah.
And Mirka goes on his way. And that will be the scene for the night. Balak goes home to do terrible, horrible things. Adam goes home to take care of the home front.
Well, I mean, could I resolve that before we start a new session?
Yes, we'll cover that off screen. It's fine.
Actually, Adam wanted to do a few things tonight.
Okay. We can cover those off scene in like a little summary next time, I think. Basically, I just want to end the game before the next one begins.
All right. Yeah.
No, I understand.
So we'll go ahead and cover beats. We covered grounds, and everyone has met each other now, which is exactly what I wanted. And hey, even two of them are sort of friends now, maybe, kind of.
Not really.
Not really, but, well, they exist.
I'd say more acquaintances at the moment. Hostile, antagonistic acquaintances, but acquaintances nonetheless.
Yep. Everyone gets a beat for being here at the session. If anyone gathered any conditions that will resolve before next time, go ahead and take that beat now.
Yay.
Oh, wait, remember the breaking point stuff.
Oh yeah, you're going to do terrible, horrible things. What level would that be for you?
Well, even then, I also have, you arguably have said that I've killed people, even though they killed themselves on me. So, I mean, literally, you have to take care of the other things, too.
So, the only question is, how horrible is the thing that you're doing? Is it worse than the thing you're already planning to do?
Well, no, the thing now you're confusing me, because I think you're talking about two different things. I'm about to do something very, extremely horrible. And I've already done some horrible things, so...
So, we're gonna make it 1. The question is it a Humanity 2, or 1, or 3? What would it be?
I'm pretty sure it's probably a 2 or a 1.
Let's go with 1 die, then. Let's see if you lose your Humanity.
Yep.
You sure do. You get your beat, and you'll resolve your condition for another beat.
I do believe I also filled out two aspirations, and there's also the
yeah, let's start with you and check your aspirations. Sniff out a secret, you sure did. Completed a task, well, you sure did.
Yeah, I think that means I get my first experience point in one session.
Very nice. Let's go with Adam.
Yes, I will like to get my aspirations to keep them secret. Well, anyone can look at them, but never mind.
Okay.
Did I mentor my child?
I'll go with yes on that for now.
All right.
And it'll be continuing ongoing thing. You're taking care of him.
All right, and I don't think I gain any knowledge or power of blood sorcery.
You do have the ability to follow through with more stuff next time with that book, but it hasn't been pursued, so we'll save that for later.
And I didn't do my first.
Yes, didn't do that one yet. Yeah. Teddy, you didn't get to fortify your safe place.
Does does Mircha giving my touchstone cash count count for my get some cash aspiration?
I'll hand it to you.
Okay, that's good.
And because your friend happens to set up proxies as a business, he's willing to aid you in the future because you rescued him.
Great. That's
So take a
my
beat for setting up your network.
sets 2 beats from that. That's more than I was expecting. Now I need a new short term. Okay, done.
Alright, and that leaves it with Theta's block. You sure discovered a new power.
Okay.
And obtain strength for sure. Let's go with that.
All right.
And I'm gonna ask one of those to get wiped if you want to keep the other one.
Sure.
There you go. Alright. So everyone has some beats, everyone had a good time. I'm gonna try working on a summary, seeing what you guys do the rest of the night. And work up something for that for next time. And make sure I give you any plot threads that happen to have been introduced here, and make sure you're aware of them for next time as an option, and just see which ones you're interested in. All right. So that
Sure,
case,
sure.
until next time. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, good
Whoa.
game.